Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog and welcome back to my linen cupboard slash overflow cupboard. So yeah, you know when you start a vlog and I'm sitting in here, it's something super exciting for us housewives. Anyway, so super poignant thing to be looking at the moment is shelf cooking, because we here in Brisbane are in the middle of a 3-day hard lockdown at the moment. It may extend, who knows, but I just had my groceries delivered this morning, just my normal fortnightly groceries. So this does look sort of the best it looks at the moment, because I've just had my groceries delivered and everything's been, you know, restocked and everything. I still just did my shopping exactly as I normally would with my one for now, two for later system. So, but I thought would be a good idea is to let you know what I'm actually going to make with this, if this is all I've got. Because I did order fresh meat, of course, in my groceries, but more than half of it didn't come, because yesterday everybody was panic buying and there was nothing left. So I managed to get, I think, 1 packet of chicken thigh. I did get 2 packets of mince, which is great because it's so versatile. And I think that was it. Oh, bacon. I didn't get any eggs though. So I was going to say that I'd be able to make a great quiche with the bacon, but I didn't get any eggs, so I can't. But I will have to find the eggs some other way. And also none of my vegetables came except for onion. Onion is the only thing that came. So we're either going to stink to high heaven or I need to find something else. Okay, so let's look at what I have and what I'm going to make with it. Okay, so the easiest you know, meat supplement in a can is tuna. Now I usually have, I think there's 1 in the pantry and 2 here, which is normally what there is. And I grew up having tuna bake, tuna dish, you know, all sorts of things, so I have no issues with tuna. Like, I love tuna. I've brought my kids up eating tuna, so you know, they all love it. I do understand that not everybody likes tuna, so I'm sorry if you don't, but yeah. So with these I have 3 cans, so that's 3 dishes. I will either use my passata jars here and make a tomato based tuna bake with pasta or rice or lentils, you know, turn it into a curry. There's all sorts of things. Tuna is so versatile, it really is. Or if I want to make something creamy, I'll use the coconut cream and go to town making a really nice curry with that. So yes, also with the tuna, I also like to make tuna presents. One thing that didn't actually come with my shopping was the puff pastry that I would normally make my tuna presents with, but I do actually still have 1 in the deep freeze, so I will be able to make 1 meal of tuna presents, which is basically just tuna and anything I can find in the fridge to add to it. What's great about the tuna presents is that you can use up your veggies that have gone a little bit past it, because you're just going to blitz it all up anyway. So another great thing that you can do. Okay, the next thing that we can look at making, it's actually not here in the linen cupboard, it's out in the pantry, but it is like a vegan meat substitute. It kind of makes a mince. It's like a dry, you know, pellet. It's in, you know, it comes in like dry pellet form, but when you add it with water and soak it, it turns into a mince. Sounds disgusting, I know, but it actually tastes quite nice. And then you can use lots of canned things that you've got here, beans, that sort of stuff, and make a really nice dish. If you do it with you can use the 2-minute noodles, or you can use pasta, or you could use lentils. Another thing that I can make from, well, pretty much just what's in here, but of course the yogurt is in the fridge. If you have wholemeal self-raising flour, which I have 3 bags of back there, and Greek yogurt, you are set to make a 2-ingredient pizza dough, and you can put all sorts of things on it. Something great to keep on hand is like ham packets. Like I know at Aldi they sell them in the ham and the salami in like 4 sort of packs, so that you can cut them up and, you know, have 1 in the fridge open and then, you know, 3 in the freezer ready to pull out. they're really great for pizzas and really good to sort of stock up on and have on hand because you don't have to worry about them going off. So if you've got, yes, Greek yogurt and wholemeal self-raising flour, you've got a really quick and easy pizza base. I normally throw in whatever I've got. So if I've got some minced garlic or I've got some basil pesto, which I usually have lots of basil pesto because we love using it. So that will give you a really even more tastier pizza base for you to put stuff on. So then you can, even if you don't have any ham, just use all the vegetables that you have. Beans are great on pizzas. You can use the passata as your pizza sauce. There's just so many different things that you can use. And also if you wanted to, like if you didn't have cheese, which is something that could end up in shortfall at the shops, you can use dry granulated yeast will give you that flavouring. You can stir it through your sauce when you're putting it on your pizza. Of course you're not going to get that melted cheese on top, you know, normal pizza thing, but you know, it does give you that cheesy flavour and it's really nice and it's good. Okay, so we'll just have a quick talk about things that you can use with meat that you do or might have. So as I said, I was able to get that kilo of chicken thighs, so I will be able to use my sweet and sour chicken or my Paddock's butter chicken. Quick shout out, this is the best butter chicken paste in the entire world. I actually have 5 of them at the moment because they were on special and they were almost half price, so you know, always pick up multiples of things when they're on sale. So yeah, and what else do I have in the freezer? Yes, I got the mince. I got the 2 packets of mince and they were more than a kilo, so they were bulk packs of mince and I've got 2 of them. So I will make just 1 meal each with them, but they'll be more than 1 meal if that makes sense. There'll be probably at least 5 or 6 individual leftovers or another entire meal. So I will use the passata, the diced tomatoes, the corn, the beans, just pretty much anything to make either a lazy lasagna or I very rarely make a proper lasagna, but I might if I feel up to it. You can use lentils, you can use just so many things to make a mince-based dish. Okay, so what else did I have in the freezer? I think I might still have a pack of sausages. So if I do have a pack of sausages, I actually ordered 2 packs with my shopping, but neither of them came. But I'm pretty sure there's a pack in there. So I can also use these again because I have 3 there to make a sweet and sour chicken casserole, which is something that I grew up on. Just a tip though, you can, like my mum never used a jar to make it. It was basically just a can, your sausages cut up and your onion. I've done a vlog on this, but super quick recipe. Just cut up your sausages and onion, fry them in the pan, cut up your sausages, and then you add a can of baked beans, or I'll always double it just because of my eating children. But like, so 2 cans of baked beans, 2 cans of diced pineapple. You keep the pineapple juice aside and then add some, I think Mum just used to use, I'm not sure what flour she used to use, but I use coconut flour to thicken, and then I stir that through at the end, and then some barbecue sauce. I'm trying to think of what else went in that. I think that's about it. But yeah, I loved it growing up and I love making it for my family, and you can either have it with pasta or you can add lentils to it, or you can have spaghetti with it, you can have rice with it. I basically grew up having rice with it, but yeah, that's another really versatile dish that you can make, mostly shelf cooking. Okay, one more thing that actually did come with my shopping was my turkey mince. I've only just recently started buying turkey mince and I really like it. I just find it so versatile and so delicious. So I have been making turkey meatballs with it. So basically I will blitz up, same thing, using older vegetables in the fridge, make your meatballs, lay them out on a tray in the oven. You know, if you can be bothered, you can do them in the fry pan, but that's just more mess and more cleanup. So, and then you've actually got to stand over and watch it. Whereas if you put them in the oven, it's just sort of done in half an hour, and you just take your baking paper out and throw it in the bin. So I'm all for everything being done the easiest way possible. But yes, another thing is cereal. Like, I don't know if you can even see in the view there, but there's 3 Wheat Bix boxes, huge Wheat Bix boxes, and that's the second thing of Special K, because you know, breakfast for dinner is always a good idea when, you know, you've had a busy day, or, well, I don't think we're going to have any busy days in the next little bit and hard lockdown, but they're still good. So yes, and then muesli bars. It's always good to have muesli bars on hand because they're just a great snack without eating bad. Yeah, one more really easy meal to have is using your baked beans, which is why I always keep a good amount of cans of baked beans. For one thing, they're only 65 cents anyway, but yeah, they make a really quick and easy meal. Stock up on, you know, wholemeal bread and have it in the freezer, and as long as you've got some fresh spinach, or if you've got that ham or salami packets in the freezer, you can quite easily make a really filling, nice toasty for dinner. So yeah, baked beans will always be your saviour. So basically, I'm sorry if you don't like tuna or baked beans, because, you know, you're screwed. But yeah, so I hope you've got just even one or two good ideas to be able to make meals when you don't necessarily have a fully stocked fridge or pantry. But yeah, just don't forget that your pantry is always the easiest thing to keep stocked, because it doesn't need to stay fresh and all that sort of stuff. If you haven't started the, you know, 1 for now, 2 for later system, just start it now. Like, whenever you start is always going to be good. So, and yeah, now if I don't have to go to the shops at all, you know, it won't matter because I've got heaps of stuff here. So yeah, I hope that's helped you. And if you are in Brisbane, enjoy your long weekend at home, because I'm planning on doing some Netflix watching and catching up on some movies, and, you know, just taking advantage of the enforced home time. So yeah, have a great weekend, guys, and I will see you next time.